it's so nice and spacious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the living room.
I love it.
That room itself is the only reason I really love this house, I'll be honest.
Dude.
Oh,
That's
I'm back.
That and puppers.
Puppers.
Where's your pupper? Where's your pupper? Oh, just lazy puppers.
Busy day puppers.
Okay, so I guess it was a me issue because now Streamlabs is fine. And I've got it going live now.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. Just give it a few minutes for people to pop in.
But yeah, so that room
Who
with
is that?
the floor to ceiling windows, right outside there is the bay. So the backyard view is the Chesapeake Bay.
That's not a bad view.
It's not a bad view at all.
Chesapeake Bay.
That makes this house worth it.
Despite this like paranormal bullshit.
Yeah, the paranormal bullshit is
Oh my
still
god.
questionable.
Have you guys heard that story of that woman who went house hunting with her husband and found the most, like, secret door in the basement that doesn't seem to go anywhere? Like, secret, like turning secret hall, like, secret entrances. And meanwhile, she's like, oh, this will be so nice. Meanwhile, her husband is being the only rational human being.
I remember later on the tweet, the person asked, I'm not being insensitive, but are you white and is your husband black? And then she posted a picture of them. She is white and her husband is black. And the chat was like, that is the only reason he had the most logic. Because he knows what happens in horror movies.
This is not the first house. Well, okay, so this house is not haunted. It just happened to have someone die in it. I have lived in a haunted house though. So it's fine.
I've stayed in a haunted house for a week. And so this is my stepdad's parents' current house. And the room I was staying in, some of the beds were made of recycled church pews. And that the house they were living in was very, very old.
That's,
I think I remember hearing part of this story, or otherwise my brain's making it up right now.
Apparently,
that's never good.
there was a young girl who died of a mysterious illness in that house. In the room where I was staying,
Murder.
I felt, while I was sleeping, I felt someone sit at the foot of my bed, and I was like, fuck, nope.
Come play with us, Mitchell.
Paige, I will kick your ass.
You already called me. You already said I have a Napoleon complex. I might as well live it out. Come play with us, Mitchell.
I didn't say you had a Napoleon.
Yeah, you said last week during D&D talks when Kitsune was talking about my height and how I was fighting. You're like, yeah, that's called a Napoleon complex.
I was referring to short people in general.
I was the short person being talked about.
If I wanted to mention you, I would have mentioned you by name.
I will send you a Caesar Polybius fucking ciphered message that just says, fuck you, don't tempt me. I will make you suffer to know what I'm saying.
She will do
Alice.
Yes?
Alice, what did you want to say?
I was just gonna say that we just finished watching the Haunting of Bly Manor, so don't talk about that ghost figure shit. I couldn't sleep last night because I was afraid some faceless lady was gonna be lurking around under my bed and then suddenly crawl up my ladder, and I'll be like, no.
Okay, but
The Haunting of Bly Manor was so disappointing.
No,
it was good. It was
good.
Scary,
It wasn't
but
as
it was more
scary,
plot
but it
driven.
was- Yeah.
Nah, man. I tuned in because I saw the word haunting. This wasn't haunting. This was like mild pest control.
Okay, I heard Haunting of Hill House is really good.
Haunting of Hill House is phenomenal. Now that's a fucking horror. That's a horror movie.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
Haunting of Bly Manor was
Terrifying.
Haunting of Bly Manor was less haunting and more Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call?
No, not necessarily. They didn't have cartoony ghosts and they took it seriously. It wasn't like horror level. However, like they managed to tie the ghosts and make kind of their own supernatural mythos. So even though you weren't as scared as you were with The Haunting of Hill House, you were able to get invested into the plot and try and understand why these ghosts are experiencing the things that they're experiencing, and I thought it was cool.
Look, not like I need to clarify. When I say it's disappointing, I loved the story. Thought the story was phenomenal.
Just
but
wanted to be scared more.
I tuned in because it said horror. That wasn't horror. That was youth club, table tennis, pop club shite.
All right. Liking content and also being disappointed because it wasn't everything you hoped it would be can coexist.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. I loved the story. Absolutely loved the story. I tuned in because I thought it was going to be a horror, and it wasn't a horror. Or at least I'm not saying that it's not scary to people. I understand some people have different levels and tendencies towards different levels of fear and horror than others. I grew up with horror movies, so I have a very high level of horror. Some people don't, and I remember my dad letting me watch like The Exorcist, Hatchet, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael. Actually, the earliest one I can remember watching is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was sitting watching it with my dad, and I was 4 years old. That's the earliest one I can remember, and I chuckled. Like my dad was like, "You don't need to watch this bit if you don't want to, but this big man is going to use a chainsaw to cut this man's head off," and I was like, "Oh."
All right.
That's when my parents should have been aware that we might have a problem with this one.
All right, we have gone 7 minutes without having frames drop, so thank the fucking gods above for that. So, I'm just editing some stuff around. Hi, AJ!
I still say, when it comes to random shows on Netflix right now, the person who decided to make Japan Sinks the anime that they want to come out with this year is called Japan Sinks 2020. Whoever thought it was a good idea to make that now is tempting fucking fate. I understand that it's based off of a book. I understand the book was written in like the 70s. Why would you make that now? Why would you make that now?
You want to know something fucked up I saw at Target the other day? I was walking through the toy aisle, and one of the popular board games right now is called Pandemic.
Oh, God.
Why?
It's a fucking tabletop RPG called Pandemic.
Oh, God.
Look, it was hard enough for me to, like, be at work and watch 28 Days Later and not be like, it's fine, it's just a movie. It's fine, it's just a movie. It feels too much like reality.
Well, I don't think the stream's gonna die on us now.
I don't think so.
That's good.
That's good.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah, indeed.
Huzzah.
So I think, is everybody good to play? Everybody good to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just
Ready.
busying myself with a crossword so that my brain stays stimulated.
Oh, dang it. I need to grab my character sheet, but I'm in my beanbag.
Get your
Go
goddamn
grab your
character sheet.
hon.
That is the most accurate phrase, though. It's not I'm sitting on my beanbag. It's I'm in my beanbag.
Yes, thank you.
I am too comfortable.
We have Yokobo beanbag furniture, and it just you disappear, never to be seen.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll be bothered today.
I just want to recreate Pillow World from Family Guy now.
Welcome to
Hello.
Pillow
World,
World.
right? Let me get up and greet you. There we go.
There we
How
go.
you doing? Oh my god, Stewie, you're totally drugged out. That's where I am mentally in 2020. Totally drugged out in Pillow World.
I wish.
Everybody in 2020 worried about COVID. Panic. What will our situation be? Me.
Panic at
It's
the
really-
Disco.
Me, it's really funny to think that Frodo basically knows Chaucerian Elvish, whereas Legolas, being from Mirkwood, basically is Elven Hick.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that Legolas and Frodo never exchange any lines of dialogue towards each other in all 3 movies?
Are we going to ignore the fact that if they were to both speak Elvish, Frodo would essentially be saying, "Good morrow to thee, good sir. How fares your day?" And Legolas would be going, "You fucking what, mate? Are you having a giggle? Fucking hobbits." And that is the difference between Rivendell and Mirkwood. Rivendell is London. Mirkwood is that damn trailer park right there, down there.
Ooh, Mirkwood's fucking Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
I love the idea of that. I love the idea of like Frodo walking along and speaking this very proper Rivendell Elven dialect, like, "Hello, my name is Frodo. I am a hobbit. How are you?" And Legolas muttering something about your accent's horrific, and then Aragorn just going like, "His accent's better than yours, you Sylvan Hick."
Yeah.
The only reason Frodo would know how to speak like the elves in Rivendell is because his uncle has been to Rivendell.
Yeah, because Bilbo
While his
taught him.
uncle has also been to Mirkwood, though, he probably glorified Rivendell a bit more because the elves of Mirkwood terrified him.
Look, the works in Rivendell offered him food and all manner of gifts. The ones in Mirkwood were trying to kill him. Very different experiences.
Okay, but it's like the Earthbenders in Avatar, where you have those who live in the Earthbending Kingdom, and then the Swampies.
Oh, he's a
Swampies are
warbender.
water tribe.
Oh no. Rivendell is England, Mirkwood's fucking Australia.
Oh my god, yes, that's it. But here's the thing, right? Because
The spiders are trying to kill you.
because Australians are basically just the angry English that we flung over there years ago, right? Legolas can basically speak both dialects, so you can just picture him switching between both just to piss off Aragorn. Just be like, "Verily, verily, I would say unto thee, I would have dispatched thy enemy post haste, but y'all are pitched a heckin' fit." And just Aragorn just like sitting there with his eye twitching, like...
My ears! Stop doing this to my ears!
I am so sorry, Hannah. I am so sorry. We got off track super fast.
I'm so
We
sorry.
are ready to derail again.
No more derailing.
Speaking of elves and talking to people in weird accents, hi, I'm ready to play Junk now.
There you go.
Today, on which version of Legolas is Junk gonna be today?
Junk has
I'm
terrible
gonna
perception.
shut up now.
Junk has terrible perception. Junk, what do your elf eyes see? There's a whole load of rooftops.
It's gonna. Sorry, my mind instantly.
Little
when you
tiny like fun announcement.
I didn't hear what you said there, Hannah.
So
froze up.
fun little tiny announcement for lots of people. If you like, oh god,
Pina coladas.
yeah, our Wi-Fi is like absolute shit. Am I okay now? Can everybody
you're
see
good.
hear me now?
You paused, so I said pina coladas.
Okay. Okay. So, tiny little like fun announcement. I know we talk about this every week, especially in GKC, that this is a movement on a moment.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoy punk rock of any sorts, I found a really awesome group called Action/Adventure, and they are a whole punk rock group filled with people of color, and they sound absolutely amazing. I listened to some of their singles and their EPs today. I'm honestly like adding it to my list because like their stuff is great. So if you enjoy that kind of music, please go take a look and support them. So because their stuff's really good. So
you gotta send some of those. You gotta send some of the songs to the group so we can listen to it. Because my ADHD brain forgets fucking band names, so just send me song links so I can listen.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Kitsune, for sharing the YouTube for them.
Alright.
Do it.
So, do it. First of all, I love each and every one of you. You guys are great and awesome, and there's nothing that you guys could do to make me stop loving you ever. So, love you.
What about murdering someone? What about murdering someone?
I was gonna say, Hannah, fucking bet I will send you a letter full of code. I'll make you hate me.
Still won't make me hate you.
What if I was to have Junk actively convince himself that he's an FBI agent and just interrogate every single person that they come into contact with?
Okay, Secrets of Pandor, Criminal Minds.
Only if he does the CSI Miami puns and the sunglasses thing.
No, because he only has goggles, so he would do this, take them off, and then like just let them go and like knock himself out.
It seems like a murder most foul.
Okay, so to recap for last time, so for chapter 1 of Seasons of Pandor, the party went and met with King Theodoric to talk about some very strange writing that was found on a wall not too far from the castle that said,
I think I have it in my notes.
"Down with the false and rise in the truth." So it was very strange. King Theodoric gave Darwin a very important message, sealed with the king's seal, which is very big business, very serious business, and entrusted him to take it to a man in Ember. So then the party went to go take a look at the wall and the message, and found a few footprints, and found that the carving or smithing tool of some sort. The party was still a little unsure about it. The party split, and half of them went to the stonemasons, where they met a centaur woman, and she said that she had 2 apprentices, while the other half of the group went to the cobblers and found that the boot prints may have been made by shoes in Creston. So they have that, and if memory serves me correct, yes, so the party also came back together and went to go question the 2 apprentices of the stonemasons, and found that they were just 2 small boys, way too young to be able to vandalize things yet, or have the need to.
No, they're criminal masterminds. They're criminal masterminds, and I know it, and I will find the truth.
And then after a little bit of time, the party decided to kind of go a little bit of their separate ways to go and rest for the evening. So,
yeah, because I think Darwin told us that we were gonna head to Ember in the morning.
Yes, I think he told a few of you.
Oh, I wasn't there to hear it because I think Candela went back to her monastery for the night.
Yeah.
Candela went back to the monastery, and Calypso went to the inn.
Right.
Fuck you guys. I'm going somewhere else.
So, in chapter 2 of Secrets of Pandor, once upon a time, our party wakes up in the morning. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The clouds are overhead. It's partly cloudy, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain. It's kind of a nice, cool day. You guys all wake up, do your morning routines, whatever you would like to do, and feel free to roleplay as you wish.
It's just
who would like to go first?
Fucking opening Rocky montage of Candela just doing her morning workout and studies before heading off to find the group.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what she does in the morning.
Okay, so
Love it.
I was sleeping in a giant pool. Could I... Okay, I tried this last time. It didn't work. Could I try and contact my fiend?
Can you what? Oh, contact your fiend? Yeah, sure. Roll me religion.
Okay. Do I have anything for that? That's a +2. Eh. I'm sorry. I have to roll it up on my dresser.
I love how you keep popping in and out.
Yeah.
It fell off my dresser. It's fine. I can't math. 13.
I can't math. That's a fucking mood.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was a 13.
You play a game with math rocks, and we none of us can math.
I say after I made a code full of all numbers.
Elves don't need numbers. We have trees.
DM goddess,
Yes.
your verdict?
You got a
What
13.
was the number?
13.
13? Yeah. How are you contacting your patron?
Okay, I'm gonna try and set up a FaceTime basically. Okay, so I'm standing outside of the pool and looking down so that I can kind of just go boop, boop.
Okay.
Boop. Yeah, like FaceTime, except.
Bubble time.
Well, yes, precisely.
Okay. Yeah, so with a 13, you look into the water and you see it kind of bubble a little bit. And then you see just very faintly this black kind of large figure. You can't see its details very well, but you can see what looks like an angler's light drifting kind of in the water. And it just goes, good morning.
Hello, grumpy gills. How are you?
I fucking called it.
It says, fine, I suppose.
Okay.
Except on the wrong side of the rocks.
I slept pretty good, to be honest. Actually, I'm in this very big pool. Well, it's small compared to home, but it's okay. I just figured I'd call and check up on you. I'm with a lot of other people. You never told me that there were so many different kinds of people up on the surface.
Well, I'm very limited in my abilities to see what's on the surface, considering where I live.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Some strange things. Is it unprecedented? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. It's a fancy word. But some things are happening. There's some sort of group or it sounds like a cult, not going to lie. I can't remember what they were called. I can't remember what they were called.
Roll me history.
Oh, goodness. Ah. Okay. Eh. Eh. That's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
It's right on the tip of your tongue, but you can't really remember.
Do I know like what letter it starts with?
L.
Okay. I was about to say that, but I wasn't sure if I was there for the conversation or not.
No, you're good.
I think it starts with an L. We've been following them around. There was some writing on the wall, and I don't know. Something's going on here.
What have you learned? You must tell me.
I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that you shouldn't make Elk Dad mad, and that blue-haired elf comes with a free friend, but he is made out of metal. And I've learned that walking is stupid. It's slow, and I could go a lot faster if I was swimming. That's what I've gotten thus far, as well as the cult. Yeah. I've met some leaders. I met the elf lady leader, and then the Phoenix leaders too. I sat in this big chair, and that was a no-no. Yeah, it's crazy up here.
I see. Do me a favor.
Yes, of course.
Keep an eye out and an ear out. If you hear any more of this cult, let me know.
Okay.
I'm so curious. You know I always am.
I know you always are. Well, I'll try and remember more. Maybe ask some of my friends. I hope they're my friends. About
you have
what
friends.
Maybe, but you know you're my best friend. You know that.
Sure.
He
kind of like chuckles like really low.
Yeah, I don't know if they're my friends or not, but I've been traveling with them, and they buy food for me, so that's good. I'll try and remember more.
Very well. Very good. I shall see you another time. I have some things to do.
All right, I'll see you later. Stay cold.
And the water like ripples, and the reflection of your patron disappears.
Cool.
Okay, that was so sweet
that all you
and
like to
also
do?
so terrifying.
Hi,
Hi, Satan, I made friends.
That's basically it, yeah. Inger's just gonna take the time to brush her through her hair, but then that's like where we'll end her little scene, I guess.
Sounds like a misleading children's book title. My best friend is a demon.
Right?
I've always loved the idea of mermaids brushing their hair and be like, I'm going to make my hair look so pretty, and they do this, and it sits, and then just like floats up again.
Yep. I'm going to drown so many sailors today, you don't even know.
You know what? Inger would. She would.
Whereas Junk just looks around and goes, I need to do my hair. Where's the nearest socket? All good.
Little did we know we are carrying around a child serial killer.
Low key, though. Low key.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Oh, good, we have 2.
We have 2 child serial killers, a
out and open serial killer, and unabashedly out in the open.
And then there's Candela, who's the fucking profiler between the two of them.
Cinnamon Bean. We love her.
Oh yes.
Cinnamon Bean. She is Phoenix Spencer Reed, okay? She's too smart for her own damn good. And that's funny because her intelligence is shit.
I'll totally go next.
Okay.
I'll totally go next. Right. So so Junk sleeps inside trash.
Okay.
So he's gonna like you know how the whole Shrek montage where he like kicks open the door. So he does that, but it's trash.
Somebody once told
Yeah.
me the world is gonna roll me.
But it's Trash's chest plate, so it's like, and it's just Junk tumbling out like, "Morning, everybody."
I thought it was Scrap. I thought it was Scrap, not Trash.
Oh yeah. The future robot I have planned is Trash. This is Scrap. I have too many robots with similar names. Sorry, Scrap. So many robots, not enough names. Scrap is what I meant there. I do apologise. I will change that there, so I know for future. There we are, Scrap. So yeah, I kick Scrap's chest plate open, like kind of like tumble out, like, "Morning, everybody." Oh wait, nobody's here. Okay. So I'm just addressing myself then, and I'm still continuing to do it, which is the more worrying thing. Scrap, are you awake? And then like Scrap's gonna kind of like, which point Junk's just gonna like, well, somebody didn't charge themselves overnight. And I kind of like toddle off, kind of like just looking for people, while Scrap gets his ass in gear and literally gets his ass in gear, and then. So many puns.
I've misplaced the gear shift for my bum.
And I'm gonna go try and find people. While I'm going, I'm trying to find a door, any door with a handle.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Oh yay!
I don't like where this is going.
I love
You don't like where this is going. This is my house.
Dirty 20.
There are so many doors.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of doors. But there is one door specifically that's just very pretty. It's like got a red it's a red door. It's made out of really pretty wood, really pretty golden handle. It's got like the gold is been carved and shaped into like a feather basically. So it's like this really pretty like curved feather handle, and it's very nice looking.
See, this is the thing, right? So because Junk has such terrible short-term memory, I'm playing this entire campaign without taking notes. So in my head, I'm sitting saying to myself, I recognize that this door is somehow important, but I can't remember why it's important.
Do me a favor. Roll me a history check.
I still don't know why it's important. That's a nat one.
Really pretty door.
Great. Yeah.
I've heard
really pretty door.
I've heard about playing true to character, but goddamn.
See, yeah. Oh my god, I know.
Pretty
do you know what? I can't remember why the door's important. I'm going to go up and I'm going to cast magical tinkering on the handle.
Okay.
I'm going to make a creaking noise every time the door handle is touched. No matter how much oil is put on this door, it will creak.
So we're going to come back to this town. My father has an aneurysm.
Great. Yeah, okay. So you use your magical tinkering and cast the spell on the door handle so that it creaks.
And I don't mean like a baby creak. I mean like a haunted house in the middle of the night style creak.
Love it.
I imagine Scrap just looking at him like really disapproving, like, what are you doing? And now that I've done that, I've satiated the chaotic part of my character, and I will just wander around in a random direction within this house to try and find someone.
Oh no, I know what door that is. I know what door that is. Fuck.
Great.
It's good to be back.
I guess
All right.
I'll
So
go
we got Inga, Candela, Junk, and Scrap. Who's next?
I'll go. There's a loose child in my house.
There's a moose loose about this house.
Oh God. So, I almost forgot my character's name for half a second. I'm sorry. It's written there in front of my screen. Uriel gets up. He looks like a haggard mess because it's kind of just what he is. He rushes his. So what is unbeknownst to the group, because he keeps it, kind of in a certain way. His hair is actually kind of long, so he has to brush it all out and then get it all right. Puts it in a ponytail, and he get his actual good armor and all his usual fixings in his signature trench coat, duster, his fancy quiver, and his favorite composite longbow on his back. And he kind of looks outside, sees, oh, it's a lovely day, looks down, see that Scrap is moving, and there's no junk scene. Shit.
Well, actually, make me an investigation check.
Yes, investigation. Can I see their Falmfoolery from my window?
Can you see? Like, that is the important part. Can you see?
19.
Calm the fuck down, Isla.
19.
Okay. Yeah, so you see Scrap, and you don't see Junk for a second, but you know that corner of your house. And then you see a little blue-haired bouncy boy
Skipping
Right
merrily
back.
through the house.
From a very important door.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna have to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I'm gonna find.
Once told me the world is gonna roll me.
I really do not want to have to kill this bloody elf. He goes to a very special, one of his very own special closets in the room, and is just full of weapons and ammunition. He'll take out 2 short swords and tuck them behind his back, and he will take about 60 arrows and feed them all into his efficient quiver, as well as he looks. He takes hold of a ironwood staff, just an ironwood quarterstaff. I dub thee the junk whacker.
Y'all want to see some real speed, bitch.
Name pending. I might need to change that up. We'll figure that. He'll put that in the I've broken Hannah. I broke the DM. You
have a habit.
And you have instant death.
You have a habit of breaking DMs there, buddy.
Just wait. We haven't gone shopping yet.
You are not allowed.
No!
No shopping!
You are not allowed.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry. I will
Go
take
sit in a corner and think about what you just did.
I will. I'm almost done.
It's fine.
I will take my coin and go downstairs and I'm going to go directly to that door. Look at the door.
It doesn't leave any noticeable marks.
Okay. I put my hand on the doorknob.
Yeah, it doesn't look damaged or anything.
I put my hand on the doorknob. Very gently.
You
So
turn the doorknob.
Very slowly. I return the doorknob. I do not open the door. I return the doorknob to its resting position. I remove the quarterstaff from my bag, and I go and turn around looking for Junk.
Junk is just running around.
This kid is going to make himself a stereo system so he can have his own soundtrack.
Oh no, I have my stereo system. He just doesn't know it yet.
What am I gonna do with all you chaotic beings? Oh my god.
Appreciate
Son.
every second of it.
Love us forever. But yeah, other than that, he will reconsider bashing Junk's head in, and he will go to the kitchen and start making breakfast like a good host.
Okay, great.
Just like looks at him as he's like running around. We're having a talk later. I know what you did. On one hand, I approve. On the other hand, I'm the one who asked to hear about it.
Junk just goes,
Oh no.
One, you can't prove it was me. 2, I challenge you to prove it was me. 3, what did I do?
Meanwhile, as you were chasing around Junk, Ariel, your father walks in.
Oh, he pauses.
He takes one glance at you guys, just goes, Batia's blessing, and goes to open his door.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Ariel.
Ida.
What is
Squeaky
the meaning
hinges?
of this?
Sounds like squeaky hinges to me, Dad.
Can I tap Oreo and like offer him an oil can and go, give him this? I actually have an oil can in my inventory, so like
Kind of peeks around the corner and kind of holds up the oil can.
He's like completely deadpan. He is not. He's not having it.
If it makes you feel any better, we're leaving for a while. Official business, proper duties, and all that. I'm doing my job.
very official,
Good.
mate. He's doing good job. What good works he is. Lovely job he is. Lovely sodded him. That is. Yep.
He like pinches the bridge of his nose and goes, good. Walks into his office and slams the door behind him.
And not to wake the rest of the house up. Oh, he kind of looks at Junk, hands him back his oil can, has a resigned look, offers him a fist bump.
Okay, I honestly imagine the door as it slams. It's just a.
Look,
Like R2D2 screaming across.
I was about to say the exact same thing, Paige, but like as it slams and like the door handle is stuck down for a little bit before then it like eventually clicks back and just goes.
No, it's like the screaming chicken when you press it and it inhales.
I am, for one, very glad that we are leaving today.
Yep. Okay.
Before we do anything else, big man, where does your dad keep all his official documents? I don't want any of the documents, but I can do that to a lot of doors.
That's the only door that you're gonna have the opportunity to do that with. That's the only, aside from the front door, and the head. That's about the only door he goes into. You sit in the kitchen. I'm making breakfast.
Okay.
Okay. All
At
right.
that point, I'll just follow him,
That's
and
it?
I will try
Okay.
restrain myself from touching anything else.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go next.
I'll just interject real quick. Like, on her way to Oriel's house, Candela will stop by the Temple of Darien, because that's her god, to do her prayers, and then on her way. Okay, I'm muting again.
All right.
Dan will go next.
Okay.
Make the roll. Make the roll.
Oh no. That's a
Wait. Is it every time he wakes up when he has to roll? Does it mean if he rolls an out one he loses his antlers?
No.
No. Although.
If he loses the antlers, can I keep them?
I mean,
No,
antlers do fall off. There's a season for that.
That's coming in. Wait, no, if I remember correctly, it's during the summer when it comes to
I just gave the DM ideas.
Shit, fuck.
Nathan,
Not
you
only
need to
give the DM ideas, but that's a I'm typing this out face.
Nathan, you need to go look in the Facebook chat. I put something in there for you.
That's a 6 on the roll, by the way.
What was your roll, dear sir? Yeah. Yeah. No. Would you like me to paint the picture for you?
As the DM, sure. You are free to do so.
Okay. So you're asleep. You're sleeping perfectly fine up until you're not. Your dreams were fairly fine. Up until all you can really see is yourself, your beautiful wife, and your little son. You guys are out in Holland, enjoying the day, enjoying the breeze, just enjoying what life has to offer. And then suddenly you turn around and they're gone. And you don't know where they've gone. The grass seems to wither around you.
I don't like where this is going.
The grass dies around you, and the clouds hover overhead. The skies grow dark, and all you hear is screaming. You're not sure what the scream is, where it's coming from, but it gets worse as you can make out that it is your wife and your son calling for your help. And before you know it, you wake up, drenched in cold sweat.
Fuck.
Just what the fuck? Okay.
Darwin will take a moment to kind of let the sweat run, and after about 20 minutes or so, he's got himself slightly more collected. He heads downstairs. He heads towards the kitchen, and for any I'm not even going to make people roll possession roll on this one because it is easy to see. Darwin looks rugged as shit from this nightmare. It's not like it doesn't look like he's still sweating, but like there's a glow from any sweat that they've possibly missed. But he does not look great.
Uriel looks is making a myriad of things for everyone. Kind of trying to picking up some of the local cuisine he's picked up in the Elven Woods. Since they also have some fancy food, some milder taste. Since almost everything in this damn city is spicy, some milder flavors. He'll look over and he'll see you.
Darwin.
Rough night?
Fine. Just fine.
You're a shite liar. He walks over to him and hands him a cup of coffee. What do you want for breakfast? He kind of pauses. Sorry?
Greasy and meaty, please.
That I can do. He kind of pauses, turns around, and looks at him dead in the face. Don't you lie to me again.
Yeah.
Don't call it lying. Call it withholding information until it's needed.
Oh, come on out, Dad. You can talk to us. We're your friends.
I just met you yesterday.
Fast
And
friends,
we're already best friends. I know, it's surprising, isn't it?
I won't press. But
hold on. Did I come up with a name for her?
I did. Question.
So Darwin and Ural have known each other for a bit.
Yeah, but
I'm sure he's mentioned his wife's name.
Yeah.
And all Darwin just deadpan looks to Uriel. Marion.
Ah. Bit of whiskey in that coffee? We got the fancy cream.
Not yet.
All right. Extra meaty, extra greasy.
I'm going to look at Uriel and then look at Darwin and then just hold up a little thing and then just touch it. And it's just Candel's voice going, "That's rough, buddy."
That's rough, buddy.
He's
that
going to do
the most useful tool this entire game.
That's rough, buddy.
He's going to do it looking at Darwin with a really, really serious face
But all you hear is Candela going, "That's rough, buddy."
I'm gonna have to roll an impulse roll.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
My voice is about to get a child killed.
If you touch me, Scrap will wreck your shit. I'm just making you a warning right now.
So I take it the mug of coffee is ceramic?
Yes.
Completely. Yep.
Roll me a
check?
D4.
Oh,
just
yeah.
a D4.
Yeah, because you gotta cut a hand doing that, man.
Yeah, most likely.
You just pulled a Leonardo DiCaprio.
4. Wow, great! You're getting blood all over my kitchen.
Yeah, so you cut yourself pretty good. It hurts.
Now, see, mate, when you look back on it, right, in hindsight, probably wasn't the smartest idea to do that.
Darwin looks at you with a face that just screams, "I will kill a child. I will kill a child. I will kill a child."
He gives him the look of, "Not in my house." He's not telling me he can't. It's just, "Not in my house."
Wasn't the smartest idea to do what? As Candela walks through the door.
He accidentally broke a mug. I'll get him
Yeah.
another one.
Like
Candela.
in his hand, it's all cut open and stuff like that now, yeah?
Is your hand okay? And I'll take Dallin's hand and I'm inspecting it.
Oh, it's cut to shit.
Okay.
There's some bandages in that drawer just there.
Yeah. Shit, one second. I'm looking at something. Crap, I don't have the Phoenix tears because I'm a light fire, not an ashen. Sorry, buddy. Ashens get the Phoenix tears, don't they?
No, all Phoenixes get it.
Okay, I'm trying to remember, like, how do Phoenix tears work?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
You can use your own tears to heal others' wounds once per long rest. A creature you use your tears on regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah. 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier, okay. Candela just pauses for a moment and is just deep inhale as a single tear will trickle down and land on Dalwin's hand. Okay. So, I don't have a spellcasting modifier because I'm a monk.
That's alright. Just roll me a d4, or sorry, not a d4, a d8 plus your dex.
That's only 3, I'm sorry, man.
What's your, plus your dex?
My dex is a plus
your dex
2.
modifier?
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
And I have a plus 2 to dex.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my tears for the day.
The tear definitely, it definitely heals up nicely. So.
And I just look at Dal and I say,
It's nothing more than like a kind of a red scar.
Yeah. Don't do that again.
You're lucky that was my mug.
Yeah, bringing people's stuff is not nice to do.
Let's just say I didn't have a good night's rest, and I'm a little bit on the cranky side. So,
Girl, will bring him another cup. Don't break this one, please.
I shan't. And he pretty much downs half of it and is scoffing away at this breakfast.
Yep, it's not a nice meat platter for him. Candela, you already eat?
Yeah, I already had breakfast at the monastery.
You want a couple extra pieces of bacon?
Oh, I would always love some extra bacon. Thank you.
Yeah, he'll hand her a couple pieces.
Yeah.
What in the bloody hell is bacon?
You never had
Fried
bacon
pig.
before?
Is it like rat?
I hand him a piece of bacon. Just try it.
Okay, he's gonna try the bacon.
Okay. It is really good. Like you've had rat. Rat is nice, but this is like, whoa, that's different.
I love the crack in your voice when you're trying to say rat is good convincingly.
That's nice.
You've had rat. Rat is good. Like his face like just lights up like it's like his whole body comes alive again. He's like, you mean you people get to eat this all the time?
Aye.
Pretty much.
I'm a hunter. I go out and kill a good sized wild boar. I've got enough bacon to last me a year.
I have that every now and then.
He just like starts cramming bacon in his mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna go see where Inga is. Has Fractum and Calypso shown up yet?
I've not seen Calypso. He kind of points down the hallway towards the end. Fractum's room's down there, and just past it, those glass doors that leads out to the pools we have for siren guests. She's in the bigger one.
Okay. I'm gonna go say hello to them. I'll be back in a bit. And Candela will head out of the kitchen. She'll just kind of go up to Fractum's door, give their door a knock. Morning, Fractum.
There is no reply.
There's breakfast in the kitchen when you're hungry.
There is still no reply.
Okay, I'll see you later. And she'll walk on toward the pool.
Okay.
Do I see Ingrid in the pool?
Oh wait, am I supposed to be alive now?
Do I see a dead body in the pool?
Yeah. You see Inga, she's like got her tail. She's got like deep blue tail with like some extra fins. They're really spindly and thin. But she's just like combing her long hair out with like half of a sea urchin.
Morning.
And she turns around. Oh, hello, Candela. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just chilling. You know how it is. Would you like to try this? And she holds out the sea urchin.
Candela looks at the sea urchin, realizing that Ingrid has been combing her hair with it, then looks up at her very short, spiky hair that mimics flames. Probably best that I don't.
Okay, that's fair. It's really good for detangling. Oftentimes, whenever I'm swimming, like my hair goes woo, and then it ends up going woo in on itself, and it ends up really tangled.
Well, I never had to deal with that underwater, but my hair used to be like that, so I just keep it short now.
Oh, well, it's cute. I like it.
Thank you. They're serving breakfast in the kitchen right now if you want to go grab any.
Oh, sure. I would love to. And she steps out, and then tail goes back to legs, and she stands up. Oh, did you sleep here last night?
No, I went back to the Sun Soul Monastery.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't think I've ever been to one.
Oh, you gotta kind of be a monk to live in them, so...
Well, can I visit?
You are allowed to visit the library, I know for a fact.
Okay. What are they serving for breakfast?
They have coffee, eggs, sausage, bacon. Basically anything fatty and greasy. That's on the menu this morning. Ariel's cooking.
Oh, nice. Do you think they would have, like, watered down ale or something?
They might...
Don't wait in another room. Ears perk up.
They might... Ariel might be able to make some, just be very careful drinking it, especially this early in the morning, and be slow drinking it.
Yeah, that's why... Yeah. That's why I want to water it down. Last time that I had it watered down and I was fine. And then when I had it didn't water down, and I felt really weird. So I don't want that to happen again.
I'm sure they could water it down for you.
My dad senses are tingling.
Okay, here's the thing. Candela is very sweet and naive, and she's trying to please people, okay?
It'd be like
she's
that.
not in Spencer Reed mode yet.
Yeah, well, I guess they're walking back to the kitchen at this point.
Walking back to get breakfast.
Okay.
All right. Calypso, what are you up to?
Other than walking my ass back upstairs after getting Calypso is doing what she needs to make sure she has her spells prepared for the morning, and getting just a basic meal at the tavern she's staying at.
Okay.
And ignoring everybody.
Sounds about right.
So on brand.
Fractum, is there anything that you would like to do personally?
Yes, absolutely. So Fractum last night snuck out of the mansion and went back to the woods and spent the night there. Mostly because Fractum doesn't really like cities so much. Fractum feels most comfortable in the woods, and as the group of people in the party keeps growing and growing, Fractum was feeling a little unsettled. So they've gone to the forest to sort of like recenter and calm. And in the morning, Fractum will come back, grab some bread from a local bakery, deliver it to maybe like an orphanage or a school or something. And then before heading back to the big house, they're gonna stop at the bar / tavern where Calypso was. And I think we stayed there one night, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's a place that Fractum feels comfortable being. So they'll sort of walk in, wings sort of tucked in, and just take a look around to see if they can see anybody familiar.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
All right. So used to not using paper at this point. 14.
14? Yeah, so so you're looking around the tavern. You don't see anybody except for Calypso. She's actually in the corner by herself, having her breakfast alone. And she seems to be somewhat enjoying her peace and quiet.
Fractum is going to notice this and just go straight to the bar and get it's a good morning drink.
All right.
I think Fractum's been sticking with like cider, so like a mulled hard cider, like served warm, if the barkeep will.
Oh yeah, Caleb 100% has like a mulled wine if that's possible.
Yeah, okay. So oh my gosh.
Fractum will wave at Calypso, but won't like disturb her, like.
Sorry.
Aside from that.
Give me one moment.
Sure.
You get completely ignored.
I do know it's to disturb your brooding.
Yeah. Yeah, so you so you order that. It's probably maybe like one seed.
Okay. How much was the bread?
The bread is probably another seed.
Okay.
So yeah, you get your drink and it's really nice, and the bread has like just come out of the oven. It's nice and warm, and it tastes really good.
Is that the same for my breakfast, by the way?
Say that again?
Is that the same for my breakfast, by the way?
Yes.
Good too.
Yeah, Fractum is just gonna relax at the bar and just kind of bask in the quiet that is the sort of empty room.
Yeah. It's fairly quiet this morning in the tavern because typically it's more bustling at night. But since it's the morning, it's nice and quiet, but there's still some people who decided to get breakfast. So.
Cool.
All right. So heading back to the main group in the kitchen of Oriel's home. You got hearty breakfast going on. Real nice breakfast.
Uriel isn't a terrible cook. It's actually good food.
Darwin absolutely cleans his plate and just sighs in somewhat content. And thank you, Uriel. That was very much needed.
Not a problem.
I love bacon.
Well, you'll get better than bacon around here. You can have as much bacon as you need.
More bacon? There's more bacon, more bacon, bacon, more bacon.
All right. But do you like eggs?
Eggs.
He's working on some different kind of eggs. He's currently working on some scrambled eggs. He'll make sure it's seasoned well, and you'll have him a spoonful of scrambled eggs. This goes great with bacon.
I'm gonna try that. He likes the eggs. The eggs are good.
Yep, he'll make him a nice big plate of eggs with a nice healthy pile of bacon. All right, now go sit at the table.
Yeah.
Like civilized folks.
Like civilized folks.
Inger goes up to Uriel and she taps him on the shoulder and then just looks up at him and she says, "Excuse me, can I have some ale with water?"
Dad doesn't like keeping ale on hand. However, he'll go over to one of the to a cold box. I picked up this. You'll kind of hold up a bottle. This is a honey mead with no alcohol in it. It tastes sweet. Goes great with breakfast food or anything really.
Okay, that's good.
He'll pour a little tankard and what do you want for food? We've got. Not to assume you want something with fish. I have fish. I've got eggs and bacon. I've got I can make some pancakes. I got
What are pancakes?
pancakes in. All right. Now, this is a bold question. Would you like chocolate chips in your pancakes?
I don't know what those are, but yes.
Have you had chocolate before?
No.
Sheltered upbringing, Uriel. I don't think she's had a lot of foods outside on land before.
Yeah, most of the time I just sort of eat fish, and the first thing I ate here was bread, so.
Alright. This is kind of like a sweet bready sort of thing. He'll take out the chocolate chips and he'll give her one. Say this. It's milk chocolate.
She eats it, and then she takes a step back. She's like, "The fuck is that?"
Chocolate.
Language, young lady.
Does it go well with bacon?
Debatable. Not my particular taste. Too salty.
That's wonderful.
All right.
You broke the mermaid.
Hey, it wasn't me the first time. Anyway, look. This is you lot on the first people I've cooked for. All right. So he'll start making up the batter and and he makes. It takes a few minutes. He makes her a nice healthy stack of chocolate chip pancakes with a nice, good size thing of the non-alcoholic meat.
Nice. She takes the plate of pancakes and kind of looks at it for a second, and she looks up at everyone else, and then just picks it up and kind of folds it like a taco, and then starts eating it like that. And she's like, "I like this. This is good. This is sweet, and this makes me happy. I don't know if food can make you happy, but this makes me happy."
Meanwhile, Candela is too engrossed with her field notes journal while she's eating an apple sitting cross-legged on a stool.
Junk is no longer sitting at the table. His plate is on the table, and he's under the table, and every now and again you just hear a gremlin noise and a handful of bacon disappears.
Actually, hang on a second. Inga's gonna walk by and put her pancake down. She's gonna notice the bacon and then just grab one. And she eats it.
I mean, on one hand, it's wrong to hit someone with a wrench.
But she also stole your bacon.
Okay, Winry.
It was a single piece, bro. It's a single piece.
He's just gonna pop up and grab the plate, just no, mine, my bacon, you go.
Children, bathe.
I'm just gonna like hold my hand up and like
Okay.
little tingles of electricity are going to go between my fingers. I'll fucking do it. I promise you.
You two, language. Now,
you start
you
a
take your
fight-
bacon, go over the other side of the kitchen. You take that one piece of bacon and with your pancakes and go separate. Now.
Okay. He should learn how to share. That's very rude. And she walks away.
Little Darwin turns to Uriel. When did we become the parents of this group?
That's an excellent question. Granted, we both have experience. I have younger siblings. You know, it's not quite the same. Granted, managing those bloody nobles is like wrangling children. Some days.
Rap. Take note. Little Mermaid's on the list.
Meanwhile, Candela has actually fucking mellowed out and is the good child. She has.
Does Inger hear that? Does Inger hear she's on the list?
I mean, he
It's
didn't
not
try
like
to
she's
hide.
far.
He didn't try to hide the fact he said it.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna assume that she heard that. She's gonna look at them and say, "Oh, bite me, trash boy."
I would, but I only eat proper food.
Darwin turns to Uriel. They're gonna make me rage. They're gonna make me full on barbarian rage.
Not in my kitchen.
No raging in the kitchen. Candela speaks up before taking a bite of her apple and continuing to read her journal.
Do me a favor, Darwin and Ariel. Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Parental perception. Hey, that ain't bad. That's 17.
17?
16.
16? Yeah. So you both realize that Fractum has not shown up, but Candela said that she would go and check on them. And Calypso is not there either.
Still a tavern, most likely.
Oh, I imagine so. As far as Fractum, well, he'll like set down his stuff. He'll go out to the backyard and he'll look up towards the window of Fractum's room. Is it still open?
Fractum, would you have left a window open last night?
No, it's closed.
For the record, the house isn't far from the tree line.
There's also a note on the bed if anyone opens the door.
Candela assumed that Fractum was like still in bed, so that's why she didn't enter their room.
He'll go. He'll grab a piece of his own bacon, and go. He'll go check on Fractum's room.
Okay.
Politely
Yes,
knocking before opening the door.
Yeah, you go to Fractum's room, you knock. There's no answer.
You'll open the room.
Okay. Yeah, you take like a peek inside. Fractum isn't there. It's a empty room. The sheets have been kind of disturbed, but it doesn't look like it's been particularly slept in. But you do see a piece of paper on the bed.
I will pick up the piece of paper.
What does the piece of paper say, Fractum?
Dearest hosts, thank you so much for the offer of bed and respite. However, I would feel more comfortable in my own environment. Therefore, I will be sleeping elsewhere this morrow. I shall return once dawn has come. Best, Fractum.
Not unlike what I did. I used to sneak out in the woods too. All right, he'll kind of fix the bed a little bit, and then he'll close the door and head back to the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah. Fractum will meet up with us later.
Very well. Right, kiddos, time to finish up what you're eating, and we need to head off, because...
A long way.
A long way to remember, and a lot to do.
Well, it was either we should supply up here, or we should stop out of a trading post before we hit the desert, particularly for our seafaring friends, since it's a desert, and they don't fare well in the desert.
Is that places that are really dry and hot?
Aye, it's like the sea floor without water.
Oh no, that won't be good for my hair.
Oh, that would be good for my hair.
Candela takes a final bite of her apple and just chucks the core between Inga and Junk and aims it for the trash can that's behind them.
Hey. Roll me athletics.
Yeah, I can't believe that we're literally.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no.
Who's getting hit with the apple? That is the question.
That's an 8. You're going in the bag, motherfucker.
Yeah. So you throw the car. It goes in between the two, and it like hits the trash can, like right in the middle, just thump. Like lands on the floor.
Good throw.
You see Uriel's head lean out of the kitchen.
She's still just paying attention to her book.
Mandela, you missed.
She flips you off. She's still reading.
It's your trash, you pick it up.
Dad mode activate.
I am... Hold. Oh no.
Need to remind you, her parents are still alive. She's not an orphan.
This is what the Chaos Kiddos fucking bring out in Darwin. Need I remind you? Just want to say that you have 5 seconds to get that apple and put it back in the trash can properly.
Ooh.
I love how the DM leaves.
Junk's going to like.
I'm sorry, but I had to get chapstick.
Junk's going to like.
I just rolled to see if I would resist. I rolled a 19.
Oh.
Junk literally does the countdown with his hands while looking between them.
This is not my child. This is not my child. This is not my child. Therefore, somehow still my issue. Fuck. Oh, really? Now you're... Okay. That one will take the apple core, place it back onto Candela's hand. Put it away nicely, please.
She chucks it at the trash can again.
Oh no! Roll the acrobatic. Or athletics, sorry.
Hey, 19 this time.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't really even.
I don't even
like,
look up from my book. I just
chuck it. It goes straight in.
And then I close my book. I get up from my chair. I brush past down, and I head out the door.
What have I done?
Okay, here's the thing. Candela was trying to get the 2 Chaos children to calm the fuck down.
No, absolutely.
And she got yelled at.
No, that's understandable.
And that's why Junk is fantastic at his job.
There's so many chaotic beings in here.
And most of them are minors, so.
Okay, so I
Lord.
actually rolled to see who would be the target of Darren said parental rage, and unfortunately, it did land on Candela.
Yeah, so she's not happy, so she's left.
All right, Darwin is just literally gonna remind the remaining kiddos, right? Pack it up and leave. We have to head off.
Yeah, Inga's gonna put her dishes away and then sort of shimmy, scurry off to Candela, cause she wants to hang around her.
Junk is gonna look around and then scrape the rest of the bacon into Scrap's compartment. And then just clamber up onto Scrap's back and be like, right, clunkhead, move.
Junk needs a bag of bacon. Bacon holding.
Dario will see him try to stuff it in. He's like, hold on. He'll actually wrap it up in a small cloth so that it doesn't drip all inside of Scrap. Here, there you go.
So I'm guessing you guys are going to the tavern?
Yeah, Candela was gonna head to the tavern where she assumes Calypso is at.
Yeah. When you guys arrive at the tavern, you see Fractum sitting at the bar and Calypso in her own corner, finishing up her breakfast. Both of them are finishing up their breakfast.
Sorry, I completely spaced out there. So the party's just arrived at the tavern, yes?
Yep.
Cool.
Sorry, is that everybody?
Everybody,
yes.
The whole party has arrived at the tavern.
Okay, Fraxum will wave.
Candela will wave to Fractum.
Darren will head over to Calypso and Fractum. I'm guessing with everybody in tow. And
Candela keeps her distance from Calypso.
And Fractum and Calypso are still separate. Fractum's on the bar and Calypso's in the corner.
Okay.
Candela will go to the bar where Fractum is.
Good morning.
Morning. She'll sit on a stool next to them.
Morning, mate.
Hello. Sorry for my quiet behavior yesterday.
It's okay. A lot of weird stuff happened yesterday.
Yes, that is very true.
Everything was just so sudden. I don't blame you.
Thank you. How is our elk dad this morning?
I don't want to talk about it, and she'll immediately just go back to her book.
Fractum looks over.
Over to Darwin. He looks discernibly cranky and looks at this as if he did not have the best night's sleep ever.
Would you like some tea?
At the moment, Darwin is actually over by Calypso.
Oh, okay.
There are at least 10 other tables at this bar. Go somewhere else.
I'm not staying for long. I'm just here to tell you that we are all heading over to Ember because we have another important job to do. So I would suggest you get all manner of hydration with you because it is not a... As you could probably tell, the way there is not exactly filled with many bits of water.
You just hear Candela call from the bar, "It's not siren friendly!"
What she said.
Calypso does take a moment to kind of just like look at her slightly webbed hands and just good to know.
Just let us know when you're ready to head out. And Darren will turn and go to the bar. Morning, Fractum.
Good morning. How are you, Dallin?
That is a big question of which I do not have all morning to talk about.
That's fair.
But I appreciate your concern.
We're heading out today, right?
To Ember, yes.
Very well. Perhaps we should get some horses or something that can carry water for us.
I mean, you can always put, we can always get the water on me. I can carry the extra weight.
If you're willing to do such a thing, that would be most appreciated.
So, I'm more than willing to. So we'll get some large bags of the water, and I think that should be us ready.
Very well. I just need to make one more stop before we leave, and I'll be ready as well.
Okay. Meet us outside this tavern when you're ready.
Will do.
Yep, I have nothing else.
All right. Is there anything that anybody else would like to do before the group all gathers together to leave?
I'll just ask the tavern owner if he can provide a shit ton of water. And then
the tavern owner will definitely provide a couple of like wineskins filled with water. It's kind of free since water is kind of in abundance that since the peace between the phoenixes and everybody, sirens, specifically freshwater sirens, provide a lot of water.
Fractum just needs to make a stop at like a clothing shop or a place that sells fancy stuff for women.
Yeah, there's a like a little shop not too far from there that sells some really nice clothing because phoenixes are well known for their nice clothing. So when you step in, there's a fairly tall, like ginger-haired woman, really long hair that's been like really like prettily braided and stuff like that, and they've got tapestries and beautiful fabrics and awesome like patterns as well for clothing.
Good morning to you.
Oh, good morning. Oh, is there something that I can get for you today?
Oh, yes, please. I will be traveling to the desert with a handful of people. I was hoping you maybe had some headgear or something to help keep the sun off of us and keep us cool.
Oh, yes, head scarves. I have quite a few selections over here, and she'll show you a lovely rack of really pretty headscarves, a lot of really different patterns, some that are blue, some that are red, brown, like a pretty like turquoise color. There's a lot. They've got some in black.
These are lovely, yes. How much would it be for 6?
6? Well, let's see. I charge 2 seed per scarf, so you'd be looking at 12 seed.
That's wonderful. Do you have any parasols?
Parasols. Well, let me see. And she kind of looks around the corner. She has a few selection of parasols. Not a lot compared to all the clothing that they have.
Okay. Whatever the whatever would best match. What was that?
Bless you.
So, I'm sorry, I forgot my mic was down. I'm like, that was a sneeze.
There's
That's
a
how I
creature.
sneeze.
There's a creature in here. I roll for initiative.
Yeah,
That
was
was
a
a
sneeze.
fucking sneeze.
Yes, I got the reaction. I apologize.
Oh, it's all right. Bless you, buddy. Whatever. Is it Inga or Inga?
Inger.
Inga.
So like Inge, but like put a little bit of like an R at the end. So Inger.
Okay. Inga, whatever her coloration is, whatever parasol best matches that. And then are there any like hats or like
Yeah, okay. So you find
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
hats, not particularly in this store, but there is like a hat store or like a circlet store, not like maybe right next door.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I have enough coverings for most of us. I just want to be extra sure. But yeah, I'll take the parasol. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll take
That'll
this
be
parasol.
that'll be 3 seed.
So 15 seed altogether, correct?
Yes.
I will
That
hand
is
over 20 seed, just
Oh.
as a thank you.
And she'll go, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Oh, you have a wonderful establishment, and you've been quite helpful.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your purchases.
Oh, thank you. I haven't been to the desert in a while. I'm looking forward to it. But best to be
Neither have
prepared.
I. Have some fun for me.
Absolutely. She'll smile, take the stuff, and go. We don't have to roleplay it. Like, just a hat that would fit on Dawin's head.
Okay.
With the antlers.
Yeah. So there's a pretty cool hat. It's like made out of leather and stuff. Like it's got a few like well placed like studs in it just for like looks. It looks nice. It's nice.
Okay.
I think it would fit down fairly nicely.
Okay, cool. Is it a dad hat? That's the question.
He's got the brim in the front, but it's got the neck protector in the back.
Yep.
That still.
And it like if you wet it, it like keeps you cool during the summer. Yeah. I'll also get a hat for Junk.
For Junk? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find one that's kind of similar.
What's sad is my dad actually has one of those hats.
Oh, I think my dad does too.
Out of the bay.
Wait, you said he left it in the bay?
No, he fished it out of the bay.
Oh yeah.
He found it in the bay.
That is such a dad thing. Ooh, free hat.
And kept it.
How much is it for the hats?
For the hats is probably an additional like 6 gold or 6 seed.
Okay, cool. I'll give 8 just to.
Okay.
As a thank you. And then Fractum will come back to the tavern, and we'll distribute the head wrap for I believe everyone. Oh wait, what is Oriole? Phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, Oriole has his Kita configured so that he can pull it up as a hood.
Okay. I'll also give Oriole one of the head shrouds because I got one for Fractum, Oriole, Inger, Calypso, Candela, and Junk just in case. So I could.
Wait, we all got hats?
So Dawin and Junk got actual hats. And then everyone else got like sort of like a like a really nice like scarf / head shroud,
Okay.
just to keep the sun off of us.
When you
And they're-
get
They're really nice.
And the parasol, of course, for Inger.
Thank you. It's so pretty.
You're welcome. I think
when
your
you
first time in the desert should be nice.
Well, I hope it will be nice. I'm sort of nervous. It's going to be very hot and very dry.
when
We'll
you
bring water. Sorry, go ahead, Calypso.
when you give it to Calypso, Calypso's gonna ask you how much she owes you for it.
Consider it a gift.
I don't do gifts. I don't do favors. I collect them. I don't accept them from other people.
Well, tough it up, Buttercup. And Fractum walks away.
Candela just blinks. Well.
Fractum ain't messing around.
You gave Fractum the cold shoulder at breakfast. They're gonna give it back to you.
Yeah. Calypso's pissed.
I just made an impulse roll to make sure I didn't laugh, and I succeeded.
Yeah, Fractum is definitely gonna smirk a little bit as like they like go to the next person and like hand out the scarves and stuff. And each person's scarf, you can choose what color it is. Because Fractum would have gotten a variety of colors.
Candela's is blue to match her Kita and the rest of her outfit.
Cool.
She's a bright orange phoenix and she wears blue.
You know what? I played a one-shot with Inger not too long ago, and she ended up wearing a lavender dress, so we're just gonna say that she's got some lavender get-up, and it looks surprisingly cute.
Cool.
If there's black or maroon, that's what Calypso grabbed.
Okay.
Or are we grabbing clothes?
No, Junk, you have a hat now. And I got you a headscarf as well because I wasn't sure what would best suit you.
I will take the scarf, and I'll put the hat on Scrap.
Yay!
Alright.
And then Dallin, you got the fancy antler hat. Sorry, Calypso, by the way. But not sorry.
Oh, just wait. That's all I'm gonna say. Just wait.
Wait, is
Yeah, but I was muted.
Yep.
Whoops. Darwin takes the net protector, tucks it in, and puts on the hat. It's like, my hair does a pretty good job of that. But thank you, Fractum. Much appreciated. And I imagine that the hat is definitely like a matching brown to his. That's the word I was looking for. My brain fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's actually kind of really cool because it's kind of like a floppy hat almost, but like really stylish. So it has some really nice shade covering, but also enough room for your antlers.
And the neck covering is removable, so you know it's like those pants from the 90s.
He's got like a Tiffany & Co. farmer's hat.
I thought I was thinking like the hat the mask wears.
Yeah.
They call me Cupid Pete.
He's got he's definitely got like the zoot suit hat.
All is missing now is a feather.
Called it macaroni.
Reaches out for Oriole's wine really slowly.
He would just bap you with his wing. No. I need those.
I think I realized Candela is the only Phoenix in the group that doesn't have her wings out 24/7. She doesn't just keep them 24/7 summoned.
Yeah, so you guys all have really nice headscarves and hats now. And you guys have all of your supplies ready. It's going to take a few days to get to Ember, but it's going to be a fun ride, or at least you guys hope. So are you guys going to head out towards Ember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you all end up on the road heading towards the city of Ember in the near the desert area. Sorry, my brain is like having a hard time today. Yeah, so you guys are on the road. Just to make things a little easier, go ahead and let's do some skill checks. So we'll go in order of whoever's on my screen first. So Darwin, what would you like to do to help the group get there faster?
Damwon will do a survival.
Okay.
Just to, get the path of least resistance. Easier to travel. No tough terrain. Just make it as smooth as possible.
Okay.
Sweet. That's a dirty 20.
Great. Yeah. So you definitely help. That pushes you guys forward a little bit. Calypso, what would you like to do? You cannot do what Darwin did, but
Okay. Well, I'm asking if it's possible to do this one because this is my highest. Can I use medicine to just make sure everyone's actually like doing what they're supposed to be doing so that we can fucking get there quickly?
you like medicine to help make sure that all you sirens and other people aren't dying of the heat that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't fail me.
Oh no.
I'm starting to wonder about y'all's haunted house theory.
Oh no.
Because that's another 13 on the dice.
13, it's all right. It's still good.
Plus, that's before the plus, because the plus brings it to 19. But that's a 13
Yeah, okay.
on the dice, which means that's the 8th I've rolled.
Ooh.
One.
I also like it was, don't fail me. The face, you failed me.
Why 13 though? Of all the numbers.
Right.
Lucky number.
It's a wonderful number. That my father was born on the Friday the 13th, and he
Your
has been
father's
the
not
luckiest
name
man
is-
ever.
Your father's name is not Jason, is it?
Huh?
Your father's name's not Jason, is it?
No.
Oh, it's Sam. It's Sam.
Okay, just checking to make sure you don't live near Camp Crystal Lake, do you?
No, we live in a boring suburban neighborhood.
Gotcha.
All right. So Calypso, that definitely helped. You're checking up on everybody.
If
He's
you're
definitely
not
helped.
water, she just smacks you upside the head and hands you a canteen.
Yep.
Nice.
Next up, Fractum, what would you like to do to help push the party forward?
Huh?
That is a
Fractum.
good
Ah.
question. Wow, my skills are awful. Fractum is going to do a stealth sort of like scouting thing. Is that okay?
Level 3. Level 3.
Woo! 12.
12? Yep.
12?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that helps.
Yay.
Pushes you guys forward. Candela, what would you like to do to help the party go forward?
Perception check.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, definitely your perception check. You are scouting the area, making sure that everything is clear and good and nothing bad is creeping around the corner. Everything seems to look fine.
Yeah.
Junk, what would you like to do to help the party move forward.
What could I do?
Blight, that's rough, buddy.
That's right, buddy. What could I do? What could I do? Hold on.
You can do anything except for a perception check, since Candela just did that.
Dang it. Okay. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll done diddly do. I know exactly what I'm going to do to help everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to shut up.
You're gonna what?
I'm not going to say anything. Junk is going to stay completely silent on the full journey.
Okay, then roll stealth then, or sleight hand. Let's do sleight hand.
Okay. Apparently, Junk is exceptionally bad at staying quiet. I rolled a 3 on the dice. My stealth without proficiency is a +5 for some stupid reason. So it's an 8 in total.
Yeah. You try. You stay quiet for some points in time, but doesn't really seem to help.
I imagine I'm getting to about the half-hour mark, and then somebody goes like, "Junk's really, really quiet. What's happening?" And Junk just goes, "Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see."
Yes.
Just sitting on Scrap's shoulders like this.
Inga, what would you like to do to send the party forward?
That is a wonderful question. And I'm honestly not equipped with an answer.
Okay, just pick one of your skills.
One of my skills. Actually, do we have like a map of where we're going?
Yes.
Yes? But like, does the party have a map of where we're going?
There are signs all over the place.
Oh, dang. I was about to say I could learn how to read a map.
No, yeah, that's definitely helpful.
Could I learn how to read a map?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm lazy. Yeah, so, that would be... I guess we'll count it as investigation.
Investigation.
So, looking really closely at maps.
You know what? We're just gonna do it right here. Oh. That's 12.
12? Yeah. Yeah, that definitely helps. So you slowly start to learn how to read maps, which is really great. So you're like, oh, okay, so we're going this way, and this is north, and this is south, and east and west. Okay, cool. So that means, according to us, that is that way, and that is that way. Cool.
Cool! Yay! She learned something new!
All right, and
So
last but not least, Ariel, what would you like to do?
I am muted. I would like to use my survival skill. I've traveled these mountains up and down and back and forth in whichever way, and to see if I can't find us a couple of backwoods paths that'll take us that are safe, that'll get us towards the roads we need a little faster.
Okay, sure.
To the backing track of Tell Everybody. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah. So, a few little shortcuts, just to help make the path go a little. as you guys are on your way there, you were just starting to see. You guys are in the middle of the desert. It's hot. The sun is shining down. You start to see kind of, like the heat waves along the horizon. You see the city of Ember sitting there, waiting, beckoning for you to come. And the next thing that you hear is, "Wow, it's really hot out here."
No.
Candela immediately whips her quarterstaff off her back and points it to whoever just fucking spoke.
I just turned slowly towards the voice.
That one has his bow drawn.
Yeah, you guys turn around and you see a very old, short, practically deaf, practically blind, ashen phoenix woman with an owl sitting on her shoulder.
How in the bloody hell did you get all the way out here?
What?
I think it's best not to question it, Uriel.
That's entirely fair.
Do you guys know her?
Lazy bitch sold me a box.
And she sold me a ring.
Oh, okay. Well, hello.
My dear. This is very sweet.
All right there, old lady. What's cracking?
What's cracking? Is something cracking? My bones are cracking. And she cracks her back.
Ooh.
Junk, I think we might have our hands full with this one. And Josh was like,
Darwin immediately turns to Uriel with a look of, please tell me this is a fucking mirage.
He just shakes his head. No, she does this all the time. She appears out of nowhere. I've been waiting for this my family has waited for this old bird to pop for a while now. She won't.
She's gonna die.
You're damn stubborn.
On her own damn time. It's exactly when on her own damn time. Anyway, can we give you anything to drink? It's quite hot out today.
It's hot out.
But you just said it was hot.
Did I?
You don't remember?
She completely ignores that last thing that you said and just starts going in between you guys and rummaging around bags and things like that. Just looking, just going. Yeah, and she looks at McGowan and goes, "That style is not in style for you."
If she gets to me, I'm going to attempt to cast blindness on her, so she does not go through my shit.
She's already blind.
She doesn't.
Inger, Rectum's gonna lean over and be like, she's not playing with a full deck of cards, but she could still win. Best to be
He's
nice.
better than a hat.
We're playing cards now.
wait, are you trying to say that blind old bat is balmy?
Aye. But she's also... You remember when we told you that we had to take care of a basilisk? It was her pet.
Oh, wow! That's okay.
Scrap,
Fucking
keep an eye on
slider.
Scrap, keep an eye on the old lady.
That's an excellent idea.
He's then going to look at his notes, realise his nickname for Calypso, and go, Scrap, keep an eye on the other old lady.
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Liraz, the old lady, slowly turns. Which is weird because she's usually deaf, but she hears that comment and just goes and a wobble off.
When she starts laughing, Junk's gonna go. Scrap is gonna point towards her and go.
It is never not entertaining when she shows up. What are you doing out here?
What am I doing? What do you mean? What am I doing out here? What are you doing out here?
We're going to Ember.
Ember, where's an Ember? There's no fire.
It's that way. It's a.
I should roll an impulse roll, but I'm not going to. Otherwise, I might actually accidentally kill the old phoenix.
I don't know how many poofs this old woman has left. It can't be many.
It can't be many, no. Nope. I'm cool.
Why are you in the middle of the desert?
I'm in the middle of the desert.
Yes.
That's like
Spinner just walked up. Do you notice all the sand and nothingness?
That stand. Okay, I understand now. Yes, I was doing a thing. Hold on a minute. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
You know the thing that horses do when they're when they're annoyed or just in thought with their hoofs, like
yeah.
Darwin is doing that, but he is literally almost digging a fucking small trench in the sand. He's just like,
she thinks and like, oh well, I can't remember anyway. She like hobbles on. She goes, come on, big things to do, things to see, places to see.
Wait,
just photo. I will actually use speak with animals to try and speak with her owl.
Okay.
Look at the owl. Do you know where you're going?
The owl like turns its head to you like 180. Kind of goes like.
Right. The owl doesn't know where they're going anyway either. Do you know how you got out
here?
You
can kind of tell by like in its eyes, like I don't know. I'm just trying to keep her in check.
I don't blame you. It's a hard job. Meanwhile, everyone's just like seeing him motion to directly to the owl. He's not talking to her anymore. He is talking to the owl on her shoulder.
Candela is just fucking confused.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Let's just keep moving.
Down will turn to Candela. Do you need a ride? You've been walking on your own for quite a bit.
I'm fine. She keeps walking.
Fair.
Lyra's like hobbles. You know, it just kind of keeps going, trudging through the sand and goes, where are they? Like, looks to each and every one of you.
Where who?
Uriel, why are you humoring her? It's not going to make any sense. Whether or, doesn't matter what's going to happen. It's not going to make any sense. Why are you humoring her?
Because.
Because.
He's just got a smirk on his face. Because if we find last time we deciphered what she meant, it actually had some bearing on the situation.
He's got a point.
If she's out here in the middle of nowhere, on the road to Ember, then some shit's going down, and I'd like to at least glean something.
At which point, Dower kind of perks up. Wait, she usually is around when shit hits the fan. Oh boy.
What if she's the one throwing the shit at the fan?
I don't think she.
She just goes.
Actually, that's a point. Darwin draws his bow once again. Right. Old lady, can you hear me currently?
Of course I can hear you. Why wouldn't I? And I'm not old lady. My name is Liraz.
I know your name. However, What?
Well, that is very rude for you to not call me by my name.
Got you there, Mike.
got a point.
Deep
Go
breath.
on.
Liraz, what do you remember before coming to the desert for whatever reason that you decided to come to the desert?
Remember, where did I come from? I do. And like she's really struggling, like really struggling. You're like,
You have lost a Brandon.
We have lost a jug. It's probably his
Uh-oh.
internet again.
Uh-oh. Hopefully Bigwig didn't chew the cord.
Because it's Bigwig, it's most likely.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back with a new fucking hat.
We didn't start with, what are you doing over gone? Because that's what happened last time that we visited.
That was the great thing. It was. I mean,
Over there, nothing.
But Liraz thinks for a moment. Why'd you not have them? You should have them. And like looks around each of you again. Why do you not have them?
Liraz? What are we meant to have?
There's not. You're supposed.
You mean
I
these?
can't remember.
Do you mean these? And Candela will hold out her wrist that has her mark of courage on it.
No. I gave you those. You have those.
Wait, you.
May I try something?
Yep.
What?
Fractum is going to just sort of like put their hand on the right side of the older woman's face and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Which can end either one disease or one condition, and those conditions are either blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, which I don't think she's suffering from any of those, but she does seem to have like, I mean, she's obviously old, but maybe it's a disease that's causing her to...
Yeah,
She's got fucking dementia. That's what she's got.
It's worth a shot. Fractum's
yeah,
like,
I mean, you cast a spell.
Mhm.
You feel the magic leave your hand, and you know all that kinds of stuff. Like it should have worked, but nothing really happens. She's still nuts.
Okay. Then she'll just sort of like take like a piece of hair and just sort of like tuck it behind her ear, just kind of like in a like if you were like with your mom or like your aunt at the mall, like, oh, let me get that for you. Your hair's not tucked. And then anyone who saw me casting Fractum, there's like a sort of, it's almost like a moonbeam that radiates through the headband that they're wearing. Whenever they cast the spell, and the wraps that are on their hand also sort of like do like they start moving on their own.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So she turns around and just goes, well, onward. Like points towards Ever and starts waddling ahead of you guys.
Candela just shrugs. Maybe it'll come back to her later. And continues following.
Perhaps. Oh, lady. Permit me to ask, what is your name, dear?
Oh, my name is Liraz, darling.
Liraz?
Mm-hmm.
Oldest bloody phoenix in all of them.
Fractum's going to take off the orange headscarf and sort of adorn it on the old woman to cover her hair and her keep her out of
She'll just go, ooh.
And then continue walking.
Wonderful. We picked up another stray.
We picked up you, too. Look who's talking.
Unfortunately.
We are familiar with this one at least.
That's one word for it.
Yeah, does she normally act like that?
Yes.
This is
Unfortunately,
actually
so.
this is quite tame.
Standard procedure.
Oh, okay.
If you hear a
Wow.
screaming box, just run the other direction.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, so you guys head straight into Ember. The buildings are like made out of really smooth stone. It's kind of like those really pretty like tan huts that you see like in hotter climates. It's really beautiful actually, and they have a beautiful spring in the center of the city. It's really nice. Like as soon as you get into the borders, it's like the air is a little cooler instead of being directly out in the sun, since you actually have ground and flowing water within the city.
Ah, Ember. Jewel in the middle of a bloody desert.
This is quite an oasis. Sorry.
I'm assuming we're here for a reason.
Well, I wanted to see if they know if anyone around here knows anything. If whoever vandalized the town ran off somewhere. Middle of nowhere is a good place, but Darwin has something to drop off somewhere.
Alright. I'm trying to remember the tracks that I tried to follow back in the other city. Did it look like it was heading towards the direction of Ember, or they just got lost in the road, right?
No, they just got lost in a road.
So I wouldn't have any idea of why somebody would probably head to Ember after vandalizing the wall.
Yeah, no.
Kendall is just confused.
Rightfully so.
And she rarely leaves the capital city, so she's just like, new place.
What do?
What's this?
What's
this?
Hannah, just to let you know, Brennan's internet won't reconnect, so he's sitting the rest of the session out.
Okay.
Damn it, Bigwig.
All right. Wish him luck.
Yeah.
We'll update him.
I blame the rabbit.
Yeah, blame the rabbit.
Blame the rabbit. Blame the
rabbit.
rabbit.
Blame the rabbit.
Remind me, the lesser intended for the king's contact is within either the tavern or a tavern within Ember.
The tavern. I forget. Did he tell you his name? I believe he would have.
Would have told him like the alias he's known by, which is probably an alias.
The name that was given was Daresh.
That's the one. Okay. Darwin will look for the tavern, and upon seeing it, Darwin's going to turn to the others and say, just wait out here for a bit while I go inside. Too many new people might rouse some suspicions.
Okay, good luck.
Do you need company?
Crowd of people.
Just one or two of us?
I heard Fractum, I didn't hear Calypso.
Oh, Calypso just says, because a large crowd of people gathered outside of a tavern doesn't attract attention.
Well, I would assume that you were dispersed in a much more... I can't even say normal manner for this chaotic group. Don't look at me that way, Candela.
Candela takes full offense. She is quite normal, thank you very much. At least she thinks she is.
You all collectively made a mess in my house.
Let's be
Granted,
honest.
so did I.
Out of
Hey,
all
at least my apple core ended up in the trash.
Eventually. We'll have a look around so that we're not all standing around like goofs. We still got like a sore thumb here. I might stop in at the mayor's office, see if he'll talk to me and if there's been any trouble.
Actually, Candela, there is a very important task that you can do for me.
What?
If you could possibly find the guards and see if the liegemen have taken any word of gossip around here.
That's not a bad shot.
If you'd be so kind.
Sure. And she turns to go find the guardsman.
Thank you. And Darren gets into his dry Russian pouch, hands it to Candela, and makes his way to the tavern.
Wait, he handed her what?
A dry ration.
She refuses it and walks away.
Did you want backup? Factum had asked you earlier.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Sorry. Actually, Fractum, yes. Come in for backup, and if I look to be in distress, by all means, step in.
Sounds all right to me.
Okie dokie. And Darwin and Fractum head in.
All right, so you go into the tavern, which is actually called Ember's Jewel. It's a really nice tavern. It's got really cool carvings, like not carvings but paintings like on the walls, like murals and stuff. It's got that cool like Indiana Jones feel to it. At the there are a number of tables that are filling up with people since it's starting to the sun is starting to go down. And right at the bar is a kind of like a man in his same 50s with brown hair, green eyes. He is a phoenix, a light fire phoenix. And he's cleaning cups. He's fairly built, actually. He looks pretty good. And he's smiling, and he's taking care of his customers. And he watches you guys walk in and goes, welcome in. I don't think I've seen your faces here before, at least you. He turns to Fractum, and then goes, I think I might have seen your face around here once or twice. Turns to Dallin.
You might have seen my face around, but you definitely know my name.
Seems. Let me guess, you're one of those.
One of those what?
Famous types.
Unfortunately, so.
Fractum is gonna smile and like move to the opposite end of the bar and sit down.
Okay.
But ask for just a large glass of water with a cider chaser.
Yeah, he'll definitely heartily get your drinks and set them down and go. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Darwin kind of puts his elbows in the bar. My name is Darwin.
And it's like there's this like little realization that goes over his face. Yes, of course. What brings you here? He's just like cleaning his cup, trying to be as nonchalant as possible.
What's the name again? Duresh?
Duresh. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for Duresh. He says, like, subtly.
He like pauses. You know what? I like you. How about you come to the back and I'll get you a drink like you've never had before? It's new. I'm just coming up with it. You might like it.
I'm rolling an insight on this motherfucker
Yeah.
to see if he's lulling me into a false sense of security.
Go ahead.
That's a natural 20.
Now, just want, yeah, you can tell he knows you're here for business, and he is there for business. He's not there to swindle you or lie to you or anything like that. He knows that the information that you have is very important and should not be shared around other people.
Okay. In which case, Dan will follow and pass Fractum and just say, I'll be just a moment. Keep an eye on things here for me, and if you see anything suspicious, report back to me when I get back.
Fractum will make like this, just like the subtlest like noise, and then can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
Just kind of get a lay of the land here. Oh, good. +0. 11.
11. Yeah, I mean, you don't really see much around. I mean, other than some kind of cool old and dusty like tools and stuff that are hung up as decorations on the wall.
And the pretty artwork, yeah.
Yeah, and the pretty artwork.
Okay, all right. It's a good vibe.
Good vibe. Good vibe. So Daresh and Dowan head into the back, and Daresh closes the door firmly and just goes, Do you have the thing, right?
I do indeed.
Great.
Now,
I've been eagerly awaiting that.
Before he like goes to take it, Darren like kind of like pulls it closer to himself.
Mm-hmm.
I rarely see these from Kin Theodoric. Do not make me regret trusting you. Am I clear?
He takes a breath and goes, Sir, you have no idea what kind of game I'm playing with the king. I'm here for the king, for the kingdom, and for the good of the people.
That's all I needed to hear.
He'll take it. He'll like take a step away and break the seal and open it and read it, and he'll go, Fuck. He'll roll it up and like stick it in one of his drawers and close it and just go, Thank you. That was very important.
I am going to roll another insight to see if I can discern what type of oh fuck that really was.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19? Yeah, that's a oh fuck, as in like this is getting more complicated than I want it to. Like it's a crap, this is bigger than I thought.
Darren nods and quickly says, It's probably not my place to ask in any way, shape, or form. However, some things are happening with me and my fellow traveling companions as well. And the more we know, the better. While I'm not asking you to tell me everything, what can you tell me?
He like pauses and thinks for a moment. And he gets like really quiet so that like no ears can hear. And he just goes, There's been talk. Like looks over his shoulder. We don't know exactly what it is, but there's been talk of some kind of uprising. Very little murmurs. Not a lot of people have heard about it, not a lot of people know. It seems that it's been kept very, very hush-hush. I've been equipped to listen for these kinds of murmurs. There's a lot of rumors more than actual facts or evidence. Some people say that there's talk of, and he like pauses and looks again, of an elitist group. I'm not quite sure what that entails. Some people, with their silly things, think that they're a group of monsters, you know, from the deep sent to punish people. Others say that they're divine beings from the gods sent to punish us, but frankly, I don't believe that's true. And he points to like a pendant of Abner, the head god. He's like, I don't believe that's true. But the most likely is a group of elitists. But who they consist of, that I'm not sure of.
Does the name Liegeman ring a bell?
He like inhales really sharply. Unfortunately, yes.
And does that also correlate with a phrase known as down with the false, up with the truth?
Yes, that has only confirmed my suspicions.
Fuck.
Now, that is all the information that I have that I know I can safely give to you. So, in the meantime, and he cracks out a beautiful, like, whiskey. Like, it's nice, it is fine, it has been in that barrel for God knows how long. It's in a crystal glass, and he pours you a bit and just goes, here, it's a new recipe that I've been dying to use.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's a real kick in the pants.
I don't wear any, so this should be fine for me.
That's fast.
It'll knock your socks off. I don't wear socks.
You made me break concentration on my crossword puzzle. Fuck.
Look,
also, that's what Candela does when she reads her book. She's just doing crossword puzzles.
Aww. Oh my god.
Look, you walked into that one. I saw an opportunity. I fucking seized it. Your own damn fault.
It's great. It's wonderful.
And he actually looks to Duresh. Is this something I can gulp in one go, or would I prefer savoring it?
You could have it either way, but I am dying to see what you think. Maybe take a few sips before you down the whole thing. It is smoky, it is sweet, and it's got like a bite to it. It's really good. It's mixed with like citrus and like hints of cinnamon in there. It is nice. It's yeah, it's good.
Hold. How much for a bottle?
Maybe 50 seed, which is in iron, 25.
25. He gives me 30 iron.
Yeah, he just goes, thank you for your patronage.
And he downs the rest. Oh. You have no idea how much I needed that right now. So right now, you're my favorite person today.
Well, you're my favorite customer for the day. And he grabs a bottle and it's got like the wax has melted over the cork and stuff like that. It's a beautiful new bottle, like not even broken into yet. Just hands it over and just goes, don't drink it all in one place, okay?
Oh, no. This is for special occasions. And he heads out. As he heads out, he passes Fractum. We need to go.
Fractum is gonna nod down the cider and then give maybe a good 30 seconds to a minute and then leave the bar. And how much was the drinks?
3 seed.
Okay. I'll leave 5 seed on the thing.
Okay. Yeah, so Duresh will come back out and hear all the rowdiness and be, laugh with them, be like, yeah, well, he wore it better, just something really kind of outlandish. And he's right back to being a bartender.
Okay.
And I know it's getting a little late, so I think we'll go through what everybody else wants to do before we wrap up.
Okay. Candela was sent to go talk to the guards.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so you
Uriel was
can
going
find-
to talk to the mayor. If he could. Because Uriel was going to try and find and talk to the mayor or the leader in this particular town.
That means, hold on. I'm sorry. That means that Calypso is left with Inger, Junk,
And the old lady.
Scrap, and the old lady.
No. Actually, when you turn around to find her, she's gone.
Okay.
Calypso is left with the 2 children.
I'm not your babysitter. I'm not your babe. Fuck.
Wait, is that she as in Calypso or she as in Liraz?
Liraz is gone.
Liraz has gone.
She just fucking disappears.
She disappeared. Nobody knows where she is.
She does
Fucking.
that.
Uriel turns around to say something before he heads off. Fucking hell. I hate when she does that. That old woman's gonna make me poof before too long. And walks off.
Okay. I think we'll take care of Candela first with the guards. You being around in Aldebaran, the city that you were previously in, they have guards and stuff like that, but Ember seems to have a little extra today, from what you can tell. They have 2 guards posted at the entrance that you guys, walked through.
I forgot Candela's charisma is so fucking low, and you sent her to go talk to guards.
This is gonna go great.
You don't have to have charisma though.
She doesn't know how to talk to people. She's sheltered.
Darwin had every faith in her. Oh, thank you.
No, she feels like she's being punished.
Anyway.
Hello?
The 2 of them turn, one smiles and the other's kind of it's my lunch break here yet. The nice one goes, hello.
I noticed you guys had quite few more guards stationed here in Ember. Is there any reason why?
Oh, well, it's, and he kind of turns to his buddy. It's kind of, well, we've been assigned a few more shifts. And the guy goes, yeah. He's like, a little tired. He goes, yeah, we've been, a lot of us have been asked to come out here a little bit more lately. It's kind of from, I think it was from the mayor. Not sure exactly why. There's not a lot. It doesn't usually. There's not a lot that happens here in Ember, other than just people coming out here for the water and the view and lounging about.
Not a lot of crime that happens around here?
No, it's mainly for a lot of the tourists and old people.
I wonder if it's... What was the name of the last city we were in? I'm sorry, my brain is shot.
Yeah, you're good. It's Aldebaran.
Aldebaran. Do you think it has anything to do with what happened in Aldebaran yesterday? Have you guys heard about that?
Aldebaran?
There was somebody graffitied on a wall in the city. I think it said something along the lines of "Down with the false, rise in the truth." Does that ring a bell with either of you?
Down with the false, rise in the truth. He looks over at his friend, and his friend's like, And the guard goes, not really, or at least that's new to us, but no, now that you're saying that, that would make sense why there would be more guards out here.
Would the liegeman, is that a familiar term to you guys?
You heard of a liegeman? And the guy goes, nope.
Okay. Oh, I won't take up too much of you guys' time. Thanks for talking to me. Bye. And she kind of scampers off as social anxiety kicks in. And she's just feverishly writing down in her journal that the guards have no idea who the liegemen are or anything about what happened in Aldebaran.
Okay.
As she heads back to the group.
All right. Oriole, you said you wanted to go visit the mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go up to the mayor's home, and there are guards posted at the front, and they stop you. They're like, "I'm sorry, do you have an appointment with the mayor?"
He'll there's like a piece of cloth that he gives him that has his essentially like his badge, so he's a councilman for the kingdom. I need to have a word.
I see. Okay. Well, yes. Come on in. And they open up the doors for you.
Thank you, lads. He'll head in.
You walk in, and sitting at at a desk is the mayor. He's an older, like light fire phoenix, gray hair, well into his like late 50s, early 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Still hanging there though.
Oh yeah, definitely doing better than Lee Raz.
Definitely better than Lee Raz.
Mr. Mayor.
He like looks up from his glasses and goes, he sees like the badge and goes, yes, hello, welcome, come on in. What can I help you with?
First things first, I have to remember my manners back in town again. Uriel Pirewing, Master of Defenses. I'm somewhat on council business. Have you noticed anything strange going on in town recently?
Strange. Not that I have seen personally with my own eyes, but then again, my eyes aren't very good. But I've only heard rumors from the head, from the king, just saying to put a little extra security around, just saying that there's some like riots going on. So I've done that. I've added more security. I'm afraid I don't know much more.
Did he describe the incident yesterday?
Yes, just from what I've heard, someone had carved a strange cryptic message in a wall.
Down with the false, rise in the truth, to be exact.
He kind of like murmurs to himself, like, "Huh, okay. There's a strange words. Nothing that I am familiar with."
Aye. It's part of a group. They call themselves liegemen. They were the ones behind the fires in the forest at the forest festival.
Ah, yes, the fires. I did hear about that. At that sign, I thought it wise to add in security, or at least add in new measures for arriving people.
That's understandable. Your lads are doing a fine job.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get my guards and other people, mainly the guards and some people on the down low, to listen and see if they can hear anything. So far, I haven't gotten any word. But who knows? That may change at any point. So I'm preparing for the best and preparing for the worst.
Aye, that's probably best, given how far out you all are. Hard to get better stuff. I'm glad you have the men to mobilize. Some of the changes I've been hoping to make is get more of our outlying villages, more access to guards.
Yes, I've been praying every day, and he has like a watch basically, but it's more of a symbol of Darion.
Mm-hmm. He kind of flips the coin between his fingers. Me too. Though mine's a bit less direct.
Follower Batia, I see.
Aye, whereas we are, where we come from. We all have our reasons. There's a symbol. He'll kind of take a spare piece of parchment, and he'll actually draw out the mark that he showed to the king. This is
spectacles.
This is their sigil, as far as we can tell. It'd be good
strange.
to have your lads keep an eye out for that, as well as among each other.
Yes, I will spread the word to my guards and to my people to keep an eye out for that symbol. Is there anything else that I can do for you? I know that there's an inn nearby. I can cover your expenses. Did you come with anyone else?
Aye, a few, a ragtag band, to be sure, but a familiar Atnard centaur is also with us. He had some other business to attend to, but I'll give Jawin your best.
Yes. Well,
but
there's the inn not too far. It's it's called the oh my goodness, my memory is fading me. I apologize. He laughs.
Due for a reset, I think.
Well, well, I've been up all night worried, but the inn is not too far from here. It's called the Bird's Nest. So if you need anything, they'll send me the tab. Just let them know that I've covered the expenses.
Hi, I think that'll be more than fair. We'll try not to run the tab up too much.
And please let me know if you hear anything at all. Do not hesitate to tell me.
I will. Before I go, have there been any problems as of late? Things you might not be able to spare men to solve? I usually go out and take care of any beasts that are running amok, but anything in
Problems?
particular?
No, not quite. I mean, the desert is not exactly filled with a lot of living things, except for the occasional scorpion or two, but they're just pests.
Well, if you think of anything, we'll be there. Do try and get some sleep, sir.
Thank you very much, and you rest well as well.
He'll give a proper bow and then excuse himself. Head back to the others.
Yep. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Just glaring at the children.
Side-eyeing them.
Honestly, Inger's just like pouting in the corner, like she's like seething because like she's mad at oh gosh, Junk and Scraps, but Scraps is the robot. I don't know why I had a brain fart there. She's mad at Junk, but she doesn't want to like talk to him yet to resolve that.
It's funny that you're like just spinning the parasol angrily.
Honestly, yeah.
It's like a grumpy Lolita.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I will show this drawing that I've been working on. Will I show this drawing that I've been working on? Okay, so I'm not an artist, mind you, but like I figured. It's that moment where like they were yelling at each other. Junk and Inger were yelling at each other, so.
Oh, love it. You need to take a picture of that and then put it in the group so Brandon can see.
Yeah, I will. I'm about to.
Yeah.
All right. So that's happening. Oriel. Yes.
I was just saying, I'm stuck with 2 pouting children. This is wonderful.
Ariel is at this point in time come back to the group.
Well, I've secured us lodging for the evening. The mayor's covering our tab.
Oh, that's very nice.
I didn't catch that, Sarah.
Have I made it back to...
I cannot hear you, Sarah.
Oh, sorry. Why am I so quiet?
I don't know. It's you leaning away from the mic. Chair, cooperate.
Have I returned to the group yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so as you both return, she's just like, and you've left me with the adolescents.
Wow.
I got sent to do a job. You can see, like, Candela is just, like, a little frustrated because she had to go talk to people by herself.
Yes, well, none of you are dead, so it's not that terrible. But, well, the mayor's covered our lodging. He is stressed, which is understandable. I gave him a copy of the Leishman's sigil to keep an eye out for. He'll spread that to the guards.
No wonder the guards didn't know anything.
They're all confused. Or at least he is quite stressed, but he's going to see if he can't scrounge up anything, any problems. We can check in with the guards again, perhaps a shift change after some of them gotten some sleep. I imagine that's going to be difficult for some of them. see if anyone suspicious is coming through town, anything at all. But we at least have a base of operations for the day. The bird's nest over there. We'll just inform them that we've bought out several rooms that the mayor is paying. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that. Let's pick up the other two and see what all we have to discuss.
All right. So I'm assuming that you guys are going to go and find your rooms in the inn.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you all head to bed and we call it a night?
Go ahead.
Before everyone heads to bed, Downers is going to say to everyone, if you could meet in my room, and this includes everyone in the morning. There are some things that I needed to tell you all.
First in the morning, information. Excellent.
Oh, yeah. Actually, and before Darren does go to bed, he cracks open the whiskey bottle and gives it to Uriel. Take a whiff of that, good sir.
Ooh, whiskey. Whew. I like it.
Mm.
You can feel the citrus in the back of your nose.
Just give it about 10 more seconds, you'll feel those nose hairs singeing.
There's the kick.
Yep. It's a delayed fuse.
Oh, lovely.
Actually, okay. Everyone, I have a new bottle of whiskey that I would like to share with all of you. If you would like a sifter, by all means.
Oh no, not Inga.
Candela walks out of the room as the whiskey is produced.
So that was cool.
She doesn't drink.
Rectum will have some.
She doesn't
Yeah, Inga
Calypso
throws
doesn't
her
drink.
hands up and she
Okay.
says, "Yes, but put it with water."
I am retconning from the very earlier sessions of Candela did drink at all. She does not drink. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Mandela is straight edge.
She's a monk.
That's fair.
Fucking monk.
Yeah, no,
It's fair.
So Dan will pour one for himself, one for Uriel, one for Fractum. Ingrid is like the tiniest bit of whiskey, but mainly water.
Nice. Perfect. Just what she needs.
And Dan will kind of warn everyone. It has a delayed fuse, so get ready for a slight burn. And he doesn't like down it, but he definitely like takes the whole thing in a very steady pace.
Fractum is also going to do that, just like really slow and steady.
Okay.
And then just after they swallow, they're going to make like a burping sound and produce flame to sort of create like a fire breather effect.
Yes.
And then
Love
just,
it.
like, wink at Inger, and smile.
Inga is like both amazed and terrified, and she looks back between the drink. She's like, "Do I want to breathe fire or would I singe my hairs off?" But she takes like a really small sip and just like waits to see if anything happens.
It doesn't.
No.
And then she's like, "Oh, well, someone is lying to me," and she continues to drink it.
Rectum's just laughing.
He'll take a small swig, gonna enjoy it, with a little wafting. Oh, and he'll down the rest. just down the whole like. Ah.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Aye. Whew, that's gonna knock me right on my ass.
This, I am dubbing this nightcap.
It's a nightcap and a half.
Mm.
Very lovely, thank you.
Thank you, lad.
Inga, how you feeling?
Good. I need a nap.
Well, we're going to bed, so that's an excellent time for a nap.
Okay.
When she stands up, is she walking straight?
Bold of you to assume she's already straight.
All bisexual energy.
Oh,
my God.
that's a wonderful question that has not quite been answered yet, but we will see how it goes.
I mean, she did have a mild lesbian panic at the
She loves big women.
Centaur lady.
She's either in love with big women or is admirable of big women.
So self-made woman.
I mean, she's still really young. She hasn't like come of age yet.
All right.
Yeah,
so
She doesn't really think about that stuff yet, but big women, possibility. Women that can bench press her, possible.
I've already told you guys Candella's gay. She just doesn't like project it. She doesn't make it like the center point of her life.
Yeah.
Sutha crossover, what?
Oh man, Sutha crossover with the
Oh,
two
Lord.
disaster lesbians, Sutha and
Oh my
Candela. Oh no.
That'd be great.
There's lots of teenagers here. It works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys enjoy your wonderful drinks and head off to bed. Last call.
Candela just does her nightly prayers before she heads to bed.
As does Uriel.
Okay.
She thinks about asking Calypso if they want to do prayers together, and she's like, probably not a good idea, and just heads to her room.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in bed. All right.
we're normal.
I want to make sure everybody's got everything before we end it. Okay. So, for the final shot that we get to see tonight, as the audience, we get to see each of the party members go to sleep, get some good rest. Meanwhile, the guards that are outside of the city that Candela had talked to, the nice one is standing there looking around, and the tired one just goes, "I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss." And he walks out. Goes, "All right, just be back soon." And guard walks around the corner and meets with a younger looking woman, and he sets down his like spear and just goes, "My God, I'm tired of this. Can we just get this over with, please?" And she says, "Look, yeah, we'll get it over with. Just have some patience. We gotta time this right, okay?" He's like, all right, fine. Fade to black.
I knew I should insight check that motherfucker. But no, social anxiety took over.
Look, social anxiety is nothing to snip at.
Here's the deal. Candela does well when the party is around, or her mentor Valerius, or her parents Icarus and Vesta. But when she's by herself and she has to talk to people, she fumbles. Because she's got no charisma.
Well, to be continued.
Guys!
And you know what? I was wondering when that bitch Liraz was going to make another appearance.
I love her so much.
Yes,
So do
I
I.
love her.
I love her.
I'm so happy I finally got to meet her.
I should have gotten a screaming box while I.
I feel like as out of everyone, like she might like pop up at the monastery, but out of everyone, Uriel has to deal with her the most because he's when he's in town. As soon as he's in town, she just appears somewhere and just fucking damn it. And like the council has actually had like a meeting of like, look, we don't know how old this
I've had
bitch is.
numerous meetings about that one.
It's like, so you're telling me that that basilisk that was in the thing was her pet snake? Yeah, it sounds even more ridiculous when you say it. I don't know how you manage that.
Technically, pet basilisk.
Sounds like a pet basilisk. Do we charge it? Don't she let it loose in there intentionally?
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This was a lot of fun.
It was
This
fine.
was excellent.
Yeah.
Gonna be
We
fine.
shall see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully I actually fill out way more notes next time. I was just like crossword puzzle.
That's fair.
I am 26 pages in. This thing has 250 crosswords in it.
My gosh.
Oh my god, it cost me $4. It's worth it.
Wow. I love a good crossword / puzzle.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'll have it uploaded by Wednesday this week on YouTube. Thank you all for watching Secrets of Pandor. This has been Chapter 2. Chapter 3 will be in
2 weeks.
2 weeks on the 2nd of November. Excuse me. Next Monday on the 26th we have Humblewood, so please come watch us on Sarah's YouTube for that. And until further notice, GKC is on a hiatus, so most likely we will not be streaming D&D this Friday. We may just stream Among Us instead, or we may just take the night to ourselves. But until further notice, GKC is on a hiatus, and if you're part of the Discord, we will keep you updated on it. What was that, Fractum?
Pandelver.
I already told you guys I'm waiting till November to start that back up. Unless the people in the Fandelver campaign want to play again, I can run us another session this Friday.
900%.
I won't be able to join it though.
Yeah, I want to make sure everybody's there, so I'll probably just wait until I'm furloughed to start Fandelver up again.
I might run a one shot then if y'all are interested.
Yeah, I can totally play.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will, if we're not playing GKC, I will be driving down to Delaware.
Yay.
It was one or the other things.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we need to see what Ben's up to. But yes, good times.
Alright. Well, we're gonna end the stream here. See you later. I think some of us will be here this Wednesday for D&D Talk / Rabbit Hole. But sleep well. We'll see you all next game. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.